What is up, Wild Squad? Hope you're all doing well. In this video, we are going to talk about the market because we have a lot going on this week. There's going to be a lot of good opportunities to make coins, certain things that you should be doing with your team, certain things that you shouldn't be doing. So we're going to talk about all that after a quick word from our sponsor. Boys, if you're looking to add that brand new shiny player to your team in Madden, don't gamble with packs. Hit up Red Zone Coins for cheap, fast, reliable coins to help build your team. Use code WAZ to get 20% off your order. And for those of you all wondering, yes, I did just roll out of bed. Clearly, my hair's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'm drinking my morning coffee and everything. Is what it is. Wanted to get my market thoughts together for y'all. And this isn't going to be a specific coin making method video. We're going to recap the one that I talked about yesterday, but this is going to be more about going forward this week and what you need to be doing to make coins. Not only to make coins, but just to put yourself in a better position to have the best team that you can in MUT. Because that's what we're trying to do for the most part at the end of the day, is build the best team that we can. So as we're getting into that, if you want to build your coin stack up and build the best team that you can in MUT, be sure to subscribe with the noti bell on. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. The first things first. Playoffs happened this past weekend. Ravens got the win. Super hyped about that. But obviously with the playoffs advancing forward, if y'all didn't know, the playoff promo is actually, I believe, a 3-part promo. So I'm assuming that on Friday, we're going to be getting more content. We might be getting like an LTD or something throughout the week. So with the playoff promo coming out, obviously this one that we had 2 95s for every single team. I don't think we're going to get as big a launch as that. I think this was probably, and I don't know this for sure, so this is just me hypothesizing, but I don't think we're going to get anything like this where we get 2 95s or 2 96s or whatever for each team. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to fill it out with lower overall cards, maybe give one master for each team or something like that next week. We will see, but really what you want to be focusing on, they'll probably talk about this morning on Good Morning Madden, so be sure you're following me on Twitter so you can see all the updates about everything. But I'm assuming it's going to be coming out on Friday, and if that's true, Friday is going to be a really big day. Well, Friday is going to be a really big day regardless, because we're also getting Series 4 on Friday, but let's talk about that in just a minute. So basically, we've got the Steve Smith set that was taken out of the store because people were able to complete it early or whatever, but we'll be getting that one back at some point, getting a step closer to completing that one, and we'll almost certainly be getting some sort of set for whatever players we get, training rerolls, whatever it might be. We don't know exactly yet. So whatever day we do get playoff promo part 2, you're going to want to be ready to roll for that, because guys, this set right here was incredibly profitable the first day if you were able to take advantage of this. And I'm going to try and make a video for you guys for part 2 as quickly as I can when it comes out and everything. But the 85s in particular were just, they were stupid profitable because of that Campus Hero reroll set. We go on over here. This is the one, kind of what we talked about a little bit yesterday. This was more viable on Friday. It's not really anymore. It's okay if you want to risk it, the 85 plus reroll. Obviously, you get either an 85 or a 95. You're probably going to get an 85 out of this. But if you want to roll this, on Friday, when everything first came out, these 85s were going for like 30 to 40,000, which is just stupid. Then they were going for about 20,000 later in the day. Now they're going for like 14, 15,000, something like that. On the Xbox, it's a little bit lower, around 11 and 12,000. So not really the way to go right now. What we talked about yesterday on Sunday, something that you can do and still do, is go to the auction house. People are still trying to complete that 95 overall fantasy pack, and one of the things that you need for that, like we saw, are those 85. So if you go on over here, this was the coin method that we talked about yesterday, and I encourage you to go watch that video. I can't navigate anything right now. Clearly, it's way too early for me, and I need a little bit more coffee. But basically, we went over to the 85s right here to get a good price of what they were. Yeah, they're down even further right now. They're down to about 12,500. They were at about 15,000 yesterday on the PlayStation, so just be aware those prices are going to be continuing to fluctuate. But basically, you're just going to be flipping cards on the auction house for the cards that are going into that set. Every day that set exists, the demand for trying to get the cards to complete that set will go further down, so it doesn't make sense why these prices are dropping. But 12,500 or 13,000 what you could sell for, so that's about 11,700. Going down here, the 85s, the Campus Hero 85s are going to be the best priced 85. So 11,700 is what you would get if you sold one of these guys for 13,000, which is what we just saw they were selling for on the auction house. So you're basically going through and looking for snipes. We actually have one right there that's about 1,000 coins profit. I'm not doing any of this right now. Just wanted to do a quick recap from y'all for yesterday here. Fullback was kind of a nice one for me. Let's see here if we get anything nice at all. No, but basically go through there, guys, flip cards on the auction house. There's a good chance that we get something similar for playoff promo part 2, so stay tuned for that. Now, Series 4, let's go and talk about Series 4. There's not really anything to look at right now. Obviously, for Series 4, competitively with your trophies here, you do want to make sure that you spend all these before Friday when Series 4 comes out, because they will be cut in half, your Series 3 ones. So make sure you spend them on either the red zone quick sell. Don't do the cut touchdown quick sell. That's stupid. You can open up a lot of Hail Mary packs if you want to do that, but make sure you spend those coins. More importantly, for Series 4, we don't have all the details about Series 4, so we're not going to talk about all of it right now. But more than likely, what we're going to be getting is the rest of the 50 players power-ups into packs. When we got Series 3, the first round of the 50 players that we got, all of their power-ups went into packs. Now, their power-ups are still stupid expensive. They're like $300,000-$400,000, even for some of the lower guys. Let's go look at Ed Reed, for example, here. This is one that I need, and I was just checking out his price the other day. It's not happening, guys. It's very expensive. So you go on down here, blah, 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 $260,000. So that is because the only way that you're getting this Ed Reed power-up right now, in any of the later, I think it's the 93 plus overall 50 players, the only way you're getting their power up is by completing their set, which is still pretty darn expensive to do. Let's take a look at Ray Lewis, because this is another one that I need. But when Series 3 came out, we got the first round of the 50 cards. We got their power-ups impact. So I'm assuming that is going to be happening with the rest of the 50 players, and that is going to drastically reduce their price. Ray Lewis doesn't even have any power-ups on the auction house, but it was going for like $400,000 yesterday. But the point that I want to make here, guys, is not only those power-up values going to drop pretty darn far in value, that's going to take a day or two, as everyone, like the people like me that want the Ray Lewis, want the Ed Reed, want the Barry Sanders, want the Michael Vick, want the Randy Moss, all those cards, they're going to be going to the auction house if they go into packs, the 50 power-ups. They're going to be buying them up, so their price is not going to tank immediately. What's going to happen is their price is going to gradually start to fall as people come in and buy these power-ups as they pull them out of packs. So what you're going to want to be doing, we're going to talk about this later in a video this week, is play the crap out of the G.A.P method, because you know what you're going to be able to get out of the G.A.P method if they put these cards in the pack. Those 50 power-up cards, those ones that are going for 3, 4, maybe even 500,000, they are going to be in packs. Now, obviously, your odds of pulling one are incredibly low, but as we know, the G.A.P method is always very profitable regardless, so it's definitely something you're going to want to be doing. And to increase your odds here, I believe their power-ups are 75s, maybe 76s, somewhere around in there. But what you're going to want to be doing is this exchange set right here. You put 4 of the 70 to 74s in here, and you get 1 75 to 79s to potentially give yourself another chance to get their power up with those low golds, those low silvers, and all that stuff. And if you don't get it here, then you can exchange your way on up and go do whatever you want like normal with the G.A.P method. But normally what we would do when we're exchanging our way up is go over here to the Superstar MVPs and exchange just 3 of the 70 to 74s to get a 76, 78. You do not want to do that in this case, because the most valuable cards on the auction house right now, or some of the most, are those 50 power-ups, and that's what you're going to want to be trying to get. You can't get them out of this exchange set, so you're going to want to do the regular normal exchange set where you put the 4 70 to 74s in and you get 1 75 to 79. So if the 50 power-up cards do go into packs on Friday when Series 4 drops, that is something you're definitely going to want to be doing, because it's going to be really profitable for a while, especially if you pull one of those 50 cards. So Friday is obviously going to be a very big day if we do get Playoff Promo Part 2 and Series 4. I know Series 4 is coming Friday. Playoff Promo Part 2 might be coming earlier than that, but it doesn't really matter. Whenever that happens, there's going to be some good coin methods. You're going to want to be on top of that. In addition to that, it is Monday right now. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we are getting Team of the Week. I believe whatever the last, first 2 weeks, we missed 4 weeks of Team of the Week because they suspended it during Zero Chill. We're getting 2 weeks on Tuesday. I'm fairly certain I remember them saying that. So we're getting 2 of the weeks. There's going to be some great coin methods about that. We're probably going to make a video on that, talk about that tomorrow. But just wanted to let y'all know Team of the Week is going to be coming as well. Wednesday, we're going to be getting Wild Card Wednesday again. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Heavyweights, veterans, rising stars, whatever. We'll see about all that. I don't know if it's going to be like double the content, maybe 10 cards instead of the traditional 5 that we get. We will see. And then on Thursday, we are going to be getting the LTDs as well. So it's going to be a very, very big week, guys. And the last thing that I want to talk about that I should have mentioned when I was talking about Series 4 is people that always ask about selling their teams. A lot of people like to sell their teams. When I'm talking about selling your team, I'm talking about taking the most valuable cards. So like Derrick Henry, for example, his 95 was going for like 300,000 or something the other day. Obviously, when Series 4 comes out, we will also be getting better running backs, better cards, power passes. The market tends to go down all across the board when we have a new series come out. So the question people always have is, do I sell off my team right now? Do I take my Derrick Henry? Do I take my out-of-position wide receiver Deion Sanders? Do I take all of these guys? Do I sell them off? And do I buy them back after the series causes the market to drop? And then, take that profit. Now, that is up to you if you want to do that. I don't necessarily like doing that. It is usually a pretty guaranteed way to make a little bit of profit, but it is risky, okay? Especially with Series 4. Series 4 better be pretty dang awesome, because it's been a while since we've gotten a series update. We were supposed to have it a few weeks ago, but because of Zero Chill, got all tied up with everything. So if you do want to sell your guys, that's fine. Totally get that. There's some really good potential profit to be made in there. But also, I just want you to be wary that if the market doesn't drop far enough you might not be making a very good profit. So Derrick Henry, if I could sell him for 300,000 right now, I would get 270,000 coins. So I would need the market to drop at least that much on Derrick Henry to make back my coins, obviously. So if I sell him for 300,000 and he only drops to 290,000, then I lost coins because I'm only getting 270,000 off of that 300,000 coin sale. So I need to hope that his price drops to like 250,000 and get that 20,000 coin profit. And get that 20,000 coin profit, which more than likely it will. Whenever a big series comes out, it probably will. And I do anticipate that Series 4 is going to be pretty big. So you can wait to see if you want to sell your team, see if we get any more information. But just keep in mind, there's thousands of people that are doing the same, trying to decide. And if we see that we're getting a whole bunch of power passes and things like that, they're going to crash the market. A lot of other people are going to see that as well. So if you want to sell your team, now is probably the time to do so after Weekend League. But it's still a risk, guys. If you want to do it at your own risk. All right, and I didn't mention that at the beginning, but let's go ahead and do a 100,000 coin giveaway Monday morning. Gotta have your coffee, all that good stuff, guys. Like I said, I'm barely into this one at all. Drink your coffee. 100,000 coin giveaway. Let's see. The Ravens and the Bills are playing this weekend. Give me your prediction on who you think is going to win that game. Give me a way to contact you. Please give me a way to contact you guys after you give me your prediction. That'll enter you into the giveaway. Also, if you missed the video yesterday, I have not drawn the winners yet, so you can still go enter into that if you're watching this at about noon, 1 or 2. That's probably about the time that I'll draw them. Go watch that video to see how you can enter the 2 100,000 coin giveaways. And thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are the MVPs. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one.